The object for our players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across, up and down, or diagonally. It's up to them to figure out if a star is giving a correct answer and making one up. That's how they get the squares. Every game is worth $300. And in addition, our first 2 games we play for the secret square. If one of our contestants picks the secret square and is correct, this is the prize they will receive. Kenny?
You'll visit Hong Kong and Tokyo in this trip to the Orient via TWA, the all-jet airline. Enjoy fabulous in-flight service, your choice of delicious entrees cooked in flight, widescreen color movies, 8 channels of stereo music. You're up, up, and away, TWA.
Sold me. We'll show the home audience the secret square. I understand that Bob Whitestone, Mr. X, won the cost of the toy backstage. That means, sir, that you will go first. Pick a star.
All right, I'll go with the man from Mount Ida.
All right. All right.
According to legend, when Sir Walter Raleigh's servant first saw him smoking a pipe, what did he do?
He saved the coupons first. That's how he got the pipe. No, actually... Actually, what happened, the servant was so upset to see all this smoke that he threw a bucket of water on him.
I think Charlie's right.
Yeah, he thought he was on fire. Put an X right there. A very good start. Now, that's an interesting story. Okay, Peggy.
I'll go with Abby Dalton.
Abby?
Come on, Abby.
A man named John Rock changed the course of American life a few years back. What did he do?
Oh, John Rock. That's the man. He's the man that developed the first color television tube.
I'll disagree.
John Rock is the inventor of the first birth control pill.
I was close. Well, television's a better way, anyway.
Bob Whitestone.
You got to admit it's one or the other.
Bob? Oh, boy, this is not easy, I tell you. Go ahead.
Morey, Amsterdam.
Do we hear bells? No.
No.
Pocahontas saved the life of Captain John Smith back in the early days, right?
That's right. Nice
did they
girl.
get married later on?
No, as a matter of fact, a lot of people think so because we have so many Smiths in the world. But the reason for that is I saw a sign the other day on a big building that said Smith Manufacturing Company.
I can't take...
But she didn't marry him because her father didn't like the idea. No, anyway, she didn't marry. She married another fellow. She saved his life, but she saved him for somebody else.
Well?
It's a tough one, I don't know, but I'm going to agree with Morey.
She married a fellow named John Rolfe. It is no, and you agreed. Put the X right there. Peggy, Kirsten.
I'll go with Rosemary to the Block.
Rosemary the Block could be the secret square, but is not this Friday Eve. What is the capital city of Oklahoma?
That's all you want to know?
That's all I want to know, Ro. Well, Peggy wants to know.
Oklahoma City.
I'll agree.
She's right. Put a circle there. A little tentative on this right, Peggy. A little tentative.
To the man from Brooklyn, Buddy Hackett.
That's me.
It's either Barbara, Walter, Wally, or Robert.
Boy, if you ask me a capital, I know every single one in the whole country. Any capital, ask me what it is.
Capital of Rhode Island.
Providence.
Capital of the United States in Europe.
Say, folks, that's
where we
another
sent
game.
it.
This is Hollywood Squares, and I'd
Excuse
like
me.
to continue if I may. Buddy, what country has the highest ratio of doctors to population?
The country with the most Jews. I guess. I would say Israel. You have a doctor in every family. It's a cousin, could be an uncle, could be. But every family's got a connection, a doctor, a couple of specialists.
Well,
Buddy ought to know. I'll agree.
You agree with that?
it's Israel. He's right.
It is? You know, I'm going to tell you something.
What?
I thought it was Sweden, but I couldn't get any joke with Sweden, so...
That's the only country in the world with office hours.
Peggy Thurston. Strategy
to the
time. There's a
doctors.
secret square up there. It is worth a trip to Hong Kong, Tokyo.
I think I'll chance the secret square with Robert Morse.
Oh, it's either Barbara, Walter, or Wally. Here's a question on physics. What makes a pendulum swing?
Booze and broad. Let's see.
What
Now,
makes a pendulum
it's
swing?
either centrifugal force, but I'd say gravity.
Is that the same as the rotation of the Earth?
I say
would
gravity.
Say it's the rotation of the Earth, and I don't know if you say that's the same.
I can only accept if you concur
Gravity.
with Robert. Or,
No, then I'll say no.
It's gravity. I'm sorry, I can only accept a yes or no with gravity. X gets the square. You can go for the win. In fact, you'll go for the win anywhere. There's that secret square. It's either Wally, Walter, or Barbara Eden. And one contains that trip.
I'll go with Jeannie.
Barbara Eden. Bob Whitestone, you took a 3-to-1 shot and paid off. Hey, that's very good. This is for a trip for two to Tokyo and Hong Kong via TWA. Remember, only you can win. If you're wrong, the prize will go over to our next
And
game.
you can stop in Israel for a checkup.
Say, Barbara, on the secret square, we always have a special envelope here. If I can find the right one here. Here we go. Listen carefully. In what opera would you find the aria La Donna Mobile? In El Trovatore, Rigoletto, or Don Giovanni? La Donna Mobile.
Could you repeat the
Yes,
name?
in what opera would you find the aria La
Yeah.
Donna Mobile?
Yeah.
El Trovatore, Rigoletto, or Don Giovanni?
El Trovatore.
I'll agree.
Giuseppe Verdi's Rigoletto. She was wrong. You agreed. The secret square was not
Sorry.
won, so in our next game, we'll add the trip to the new prize, and you could win them both. Let's find out, and we will pretty soon. Okay, Circle gets the square. Let's move on with this game. Peggy?
I'll take Wally Cox.
Wally, if we were pulling a bank robbery together, and I offered you the lion's share, what would that mean?
You were scared of me. They don't call me Killer Cox, the lion of the lineup, for nothing. Jesting again. It's, the lion's share, although it's popularly thought of as being most of it, means all of it. Every scrap.
I'll agree.
The whole thing, all of it. Put the circle right there. Back to you, sir. You have to say it even though that's the only one
All
before.
right, I'll go to Walter Matthau.
The best actor, at least one of the best actors in the business, Walter Matthau, who's starring in Dolly and The Odd Couple, and it's such a pleasure to have you on our show. Say, Walter.
Guide to the Married Man.
A Guide to the Married Man, co-starring with Bob and Morse. Yes. If you wanted to send your wife a telegram, how many words would you be permitted to send at the basic rate?
If I wanted to send my wife a telegram, I'd be in trouble. 15.
I agree.
You have $300. Put an X right there. Very good, Walter. And very good, Bob.
Thank you, Walter.
All right now, folks. This is what happened. You have $300, and the player who wins the most cash during our show gets a special bonus prize. You'll see that later. Now, let's begin round two. And what is the secret square worth this game, Kenny?
New from American Motors, the 1968 Javelin SST Sports Hardtop. This new Javelin Sports Hardtop comes complete with radio bucket seats, automatic transmission, white walls, Javelin by American Motors, plus a trip to the Orient via TWA.
We'll show the home audience the
both?
secret square. We don't know in the studio. Our studio audience, nobody knows here. Good luck to both of you. That's all I can say. Miss Circle, you'll start this round. Peggy?
I'll start with Charley Weaver.
All righty.
When the Cartwright family leaves the Ponderosa to go into town, what town do they usually go into?
Beverly Hills. No, they get on their horses and they ride into Virginia City.
I'll go with Charley.
He's right. Put a circle there. Good start.
Charley.
Bob, you take a look, and we'll get to your question in just a second. But first, I have a message for the viewers. Say, we'll be back with more of Hollywood Squares and Charley Weaver right after this.